MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. The Cubbies have won 14 straight games so far. We'll see if they can extend that to 15 next. Justin Steele, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
Now at the plate, David Fernandez, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August.
Number 18.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon.
Batting second.
Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Steele is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. 1 out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Hit in the air out to center field. Santiago is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the left fielder, Ryan McCord.
At the plate, Ryan McCord. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And now a pitch on the way. And that's in there for strike 1. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
D-Row, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes. A little roller toward the hole. He's got it. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. It's the Cardinals nothing. Cubs coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Jeremy Griggs gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40. So he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
So coming to the plate, Adam Greenberg. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. Soft liner towards first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second, the center fielder, Freddie Santiago.
Stepping into the box, Freddie Santiago. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled.
Batting third, the shortstop, J.C. Embry.
Coming to the plate now, J.C. Embry comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They've had a pretty rough go of it of late, and that's being kind. They come in losers of 8 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dickerson is camped under this one, and that will retire the side. Cubs are down in order. We are still scoreless. New inning set to get underway. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Yasiel Puig.
Yasiel Puig.
First offering on its way.
Ball, that's outside.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball two. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball three.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
And that misses for ball four, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Brian Cortez.
Standing in, Brian Cortez. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Now a throw over, and he's back easily. First delivery to him on the way.
That's a ball.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Ball one, no strike.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Two and two to the Cardinals catcher.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
So a full count now.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box now, Marlon Nowak, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Here's the 0-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Puig, base runner at first with one out. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. A little low. It's 2-2.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Alvaro Rosales.
Standing in now, Alvaro Rosales. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A runner on first with 2 away. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Cards leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's the cleanup hitter. Ryan Buckner is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Buckner.
Here comes the first pitch. Buckner is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. He tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you could tell he is just super confident against right-handed guys. You know, sometimes it's coincidence. Sometimes it's you don't see many lefties, Matty. But bottom line is 75% of the time there's a right-hander on the mound, and this guy finds barrel consistently.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Here now the 2-2. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. Now another 2-2. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
So striding forward now, Pete Armstrong, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball well outside. One and 0 pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that misses 2-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Fouled off. Too high, ball 3.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
So now to the plate, Jesse Padilla, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 261 the average coming into action here. 15 long balls and 61 RBIs. Now the 0-1. 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Outside, 2-1. Curveball taken a little high.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Good battle. Count remains full. Fouled away. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Now a hard liner. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
To 1-2 now. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a swing and a miss here. So it took him 31 pitches, but the side is finally retired. 1 left for the Cubs. We'll move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Willie Casilla.
Willie Casilla.
Here comes the first pitch. A 1 pitch on its way. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
The next 0-2. And it's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Smoke toward third. Taken in by Zobrist. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
So here now is the pitcher, Jeremy Griggs, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The pitch. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
And it's fouled away. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope. A little too much carry, and that's taken in for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, David Fernandez.
Digging in, David Fernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
And he takes a cold strike 1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Skied into straightaway right. Greenberg is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Ben Zobrist. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
The 2-0 on the way. Is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind the count at times.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ben Zobrist is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Into the box, Justin Steele. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Adam Greenberg will be next. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now. So in just 1 turn through the lineup, that's already 5 strikeouts for him here in the contest. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the final month of the season. Digging in to try it again, Adam Greenberg. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The center fielder, number 27, Freddie Santiago.
Digging in, Freddie Santiago, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 1.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Runner goes for second. A pitch out. The throw, and they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Corey Dickerson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Another 0-2 home. Too high. 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the 1st out. All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors. At the plate, Ryan McCord. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. McCord is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. He's a 9-year major league vet. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Line drive to left. Armstrong is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the right fielder, Yasiel-Puig.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel-Puig. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 3, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Now to the plate, Freddie Santiago.
For the Cubs, the center fielder, Freddie Santiago.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. The pitch. Hops this one up, but this will land untouched.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
This one's down to third. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
The batter, number 7.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Embry is actually a native of Illinois. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. The 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Popped him up. Fernandez over to his right. 1 out.
The first baseman, number 22, Ryan Buckner.
Into the box now, Ryan Buckner. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. Two and 1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Two and two. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the payoff pitch home gets him looking up around the letters.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
To the plate now, Pete Armstrong. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Three and 0 now. Jesse Padilla would be next. Three and 1 to the Cubs left fielder.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. The 3-1.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next will be the power-hitting catcher, Brian Cortez.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
0-1.
Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Standing in, Marlon Nowak. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals first baseman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Now at the plate, Alvaro Rosales. From the stretch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Here it comes on 0-2. Changeup laid off down around the shins. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
In now, Willie Casilla, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Casilla, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Cardinals. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the
Settling in now, Jesse Padilla. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Fastball well outside. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The 3-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McCord arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The batter, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Ready now, Jason Kipnis. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball into the bleachers and gone. It's a solo homer here for Jason Kipnis, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out toward second. And that's the second out.
The pitcher, number 35, Justin Steele.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Justin Steele. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball upstairs. Ball 2.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Two balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike. Ball
Oh,
3.
and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
down the stretch. Here's the pitch. Adam Greenberg is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interesting.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 1-0 Chicago. Leading off the inning, Jeremy Griggs, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here's the first pitch to him. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. All even now, 2-2. Now here it comes.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, David Fernandez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
The 1-0.
Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Up with it, Padilla. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. It remains 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Freddie Santiago.
Freddie Santiago.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Outside, that's a ball.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0.
Hey!
Out of play off to the right. The 1-2. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Rosales shading to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, J.C. Embry.
Stepping in, J.C. Embry. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
0-1 the count. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box, Ryan Buckner, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you were a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And he lays off again, ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
So stepping in, Pete Armstrong, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch.
Aye.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Here it comes, 0-2. Popped him up. Casilla moving to his left. And that retires the side. 1 left for the Cubs, but they hold a 1-0 lead. So digging in now, Ryan McCord. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
On his way to pitch number 100. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
The 3-2 pitch. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Yasiel.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Yasiel Puig. He went down on strikes last time up. First delivery to him on the way. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Greenberg is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the catcher, Brian Cortez.
Digging in once again, Brian Cortez. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First pitch of the at-bat.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high, so this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
The 1-0 home. This is line to left. Armstrong is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They still trail 1-0. Omar Stokes gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Omar Stokes.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Jesse Padilla.
Jesse Padilla.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dio, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Jason Kipnis will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and it's fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. Pitch out, nothing doing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Here now the 2-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out.
The batter, the third baseman, Zobrist.
Digging in now, Ben Zobrist. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Now a pickoff play at second, and late reactions, and they got him. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1 pitch. Pitch is popped up. Fernandez in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Cubs are down quietly. They lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Marlon Nowak, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. A ball and a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A 1-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches. Now the 2-1 pitch
is a fastball down below the knees.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And he somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box now, Alvaro Rosales. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now. One out, nobody on. Three 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
This is line to left. Armstrong is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Striding in once again, Willie Casilla. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is taken high above the zone. In there, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he struck him out. So he's now through 8 full innings and will take his no-hit bid into the 9th. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Royce Oliveros will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Cesar Hernandez is into the ballgame as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Dexter Fowler is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Swing and a liner. And that's the first out.
The right fielder, number 19, Adam Greenberg.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Adam Greenberg. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's low.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Bases are empty, one man out. Popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-1 is going to be a drag bunt. He gets it down, bends down, and he barehands it. Safe. Great effort out there, and if that's any other runner, he's going to get him.
The center fielder, Freddie Santiago.
Standing in now, Freddie Santiago, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. In for a strike. It's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
There's high ball hitters and low ball hitters in the game. Obviously, this guy likes the ball down below the knees. Nice piece of hit.
Striding in, J.C. Embry. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ryan Buckner. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Now a swing here on the fastball as this is squirted up the first baseline. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Thomas Nicholas comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 1, Thomas Nicholas.
All set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
The 1-0. Skied into very shallow right. Greenberg is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
To the plate now, David Fernandez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Ball 3 as he misses low with it here. The 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Corey Dickerson. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's set and the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
The 0-1. There he goes. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1 and 2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Grounded to first. Scooped up. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Up next to the Cardinals, the left fielder, Ryan McCord.
Ready once again, Ryan McCord. He is the last man to stand in the way of possible history here this afternoon. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Count 1-0.
Men on third with 2 down. Fouled off. Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1 and 2 now. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Throw in time. He's done it. A no-hitter.
Yeah, you know what's amazing? A combined no-hitter is even more rare than a complete game no-hitter. So it's not something you see every day or every year for that matter. And that's what you call a total team effort.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show, and he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the